Hey y'all, it's Deanna. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope it's cooling off for you in your part of the country. It's nice right now. It's it's partly cloudy, I guess what you call it. There's a breeze and I would guess it's in the 80s. I haven't looked, but it's much nicer than it has been. I'm gonna go over the things I did on, what is today? Wednesday? The things I did on Monday. And I have it written down because I planted a lot of seeds. Monday the 18th. So, if you watch Nicole Smith Gardening, she talks about doing one thing a day. And she's talked about that for a while. Doing one thing a day, trying to get at least one thing done, if not more. But at least one thing, so every day you're knocking things out, and then you'll realize, oh, hey, I've done a whole lot. But, oh my goodness, I did a bunch on Monday, because I do it my way. I do a bunch of things because I don't come out here every day and do stuff other than water. It physically hurts and is difficult. Look at that. I think I've talked about this thing in another video. This is the that's going along the ground there. That is that wisteria, and I've looked it up. Apparently it's Japanese wisteria, and it's quite invasive, and I can see why. It'll get mowed over, but it still crawls through here. Look, it's going up this oak tree, which I'm not totally against because that oak tree used to not be there. But yeah, see, it's coming across the ground. I've even had to, I don't know if I talked about this in the last video. Y'all ignore the dog poop on the ground. But it comes across the gate and I have to cut it back. And they say once you have it, you can't really get rid of it unless you're like on top of it every day, and that's not happening. Well, look at that. I gotta find out what kind of mushrooms those are growing on this wood. They look like there are some mushrooms that are good for you medicinally. But they're covered, so it's hard to tell. That might be the one. But yeah, they're called turkey tail. If that's really the there's a good turkey tail, and there's one that's not good. So, but they're so dark right now, you can't really tell what they are. Anyway, we'll get back to what I did the other day. On Monday, the 18th. Oh, goodness. I need to sit down, my knee hurts. Gotta love it. I have a friend, she is a friend she has YouTube videos of making jewelry, and now we talk to each other all the time on Facebook Messenger. She bought me a knee brace because she knew I wasn't going to buy one. And it helps when I'm working. The way it holds my knee when I'm working, when I take it off, my knee is sore. Go figure, can't win. Okay, let's see. What did I do on Monday? I planted calendula, and I hope these come up because this will be the third time I have tried. The last two times I only put one seed in. This time I put the last 5 that I had because they were from a trade. They never came up. So hopefully they come up this time. Otherwise, I may just have to break down and buy me a pack of calendula. Because apparently they didn't get saved right. They didn't get stored right. Something. Then I planted jewelweed, which is also used medicinally. A lot of people use it for, it's a flower. Use it for like poison ivy, poison oak. You can use it as a preventative, apparently. Put it if you know you're going to be wandering around in the woods. put it on your skin. Or if you get into something, you can put it on later. But I have an issue going on that isn't poison ivy and it isn't poison oak, but I'm hoping it will help if it helps those. If not, I'll have it anyway. And I put it in this pot. This pot doesn't drain real great, but jewelweed tends to grow by creeks where it's nice and wet. So we'll see what happens. Okay, that's all out here. And then the rest are, I started in these little bitty cups that you can get at Dollar General, or you used to be able to. I don't know if you still can. And it's still a mess. I've thrown a few things away, but you know, it is what it is. But these little cups, they come in like 20 for $1 or 40 for $1. They're little. They're smaller than Dixie cups. And I used these last year to start flowers. But this year I'm using them for flowers, herbs, and I think is that it? No, vegetables. I'm just going to have to be on top of up potting or transplanting out completely the vegetables and the flowers because it is so small. So in here, in all this, I have some white seeded sunflower that came in the mail in a trade. Sorry, I was walking and talking and now I can't breathe. White seeded sunflower, I had like 3 that didn't get completely ruined through the mail. Then I've got showy milkweed, wild marjoram, and sweet marjoram. I don't know what the difference is. I haven't looked it up, but I planted those. Mullein, which is also medicinal. Can't remember at the moment what it's for, but it's medicinal. I think it's for lung issues. Bolero marigold. I planted several of those just to have for pollinators, and it's still, there's time. Bee balm. I know it's late to plant that, but I have a lot of seeds of that, so we'll see. Savory. Don't know if it's the sweet savory or the other one, but I planted them. Peppermint, I'm trying again. I may have to put the peppermint seeds in the refrigerator because the last time I tried them, they didn't come up. Chia, for chia seeds. And chia, I did not know, would get to be a pretty good sized plant. And you need it to get big like that so that it'll produce the flowers and produce the seeds. And those seeds are good for you. They've got like, I should know how to say this because I used to be a nurse, but linoleic acid or something like that in them. So they're good for you. I planted like 4 kinds of beets in here. Beets transfer, or beets are good when you transplant them. They do well when you transplant them. Onions, I've got sweet yellow onion, Texas grano onion, grano hybrid, and a purple onion. And onions are easy to transplant too. Then I've got leeks in here, and I assumed that they'd be easy because they're in the same family as onions. Rutabagas, yellow rutabagas. I planted those, somewhere else. I'll show you. I think that's all. Yeah. Because I showed you the, I didn't write down the jewel weed, but I showed you that. And then I planted some yellow rutabaga in here. They're probably a little bit close, but that's okay because we can always eat a couple small. I've never had rutabaga, but I'll roast it and see if we like it. And that's all I did on Monday. So I did a bunch. And I do a bunch on one day when I'm home. Or I try to. So that on the day it kind of makes up for the days that I don't do anything other than water. So I think yeah, okay. So it makes up for that. My yellow wax beans, I don't know what this is. This happened last year when I had beans. Some little caterpillar chews up your leaf, then it manages to fold it over and it hibernates in there. Whatever that's called when a caterpillar does that. So, I don't know what that's about. And I'm having some issues with my Kajari melons. I have not ever had luck with Kajari melon. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know if it's bad seed that just isn't worth a darn or what. Came from Baker Creek, you think it'd be good, but I don't know. I don't know why they're not doing better. I'm gonna put some fish emulsion on them today. Anyway, I think that's about it for this video. I don't know where my dogs are. Oh, there's Lucy. Lucy's always wandering around looking for squirrels and grubs to eat. And not to eat the squirrels, but to bark at them. Eat the grubs. They like to dig in the dirt and create little holes to try and kill me when I'm walking. Like right here. I don't know if you can see that, but that used to be a nice flat surface and they've been digging for grubs. So, they're little monsters, they are. The dogs. See, there's a nice fresh one right there. So I have to watch where I'm walking so that I don't trip in these holes that they create. Silly dogs. Silly dogs. Alright, y'all. I think that's it. Oh, no, it's not it. This will be my picture for my thumbnail. It finally bloomed. Finally bloomed. This is the Tithonia Mexican sunflower. It's pretty. And that color of orange probably is not true on the camera. It's a very pretty orange. And my straw flower, the one and only I have, bloomed. So I'm gonna have to pay attention and get some seeds from it. All right, y'all. I think that's it now. Y'all have a good one. Like, subscribe, share, please. I would absolutely appreciate it. Comment if you have any words of wisdom for me. Like why my Kajari melon aren't working. I gotta lift this up. It's gonna be too hot under there for these squash down there. That I can take that off. I'll take it off until tonight. And I'll put it back tonight to protect them from the slugs that might come around and try and eat them. All right, y'all. I think that's it for now. Y'all have a good one. Bye now.